So recently I've been getting more into Japanese selvage denim, which inversely means I'm spending more and more on my jeans than I ever thought I would. And the issue for you is maybe you don't want to spend $200+ on a single pair of jeans. I feel you. That for one, you don't know will fit or don't know that they will work within your wardrobe. Today's video is about identifying 5 brands that I would consider to be awesome entry-level selvage denim options. Some of these brands I don't have the most experience with, others I do, but we're gonna learn together along the way. And some of these brands were recommended by you, the community. Let's dive into selvage denim, starting from most expensive to least expensive. And you'll wanna make sure to stay to the end of the video because there's an important nugget that I have to share about selvage denim. If you've been watching my videos closely over the last month and a half or so, then you'll know that Naked and Famous is an awesome entry-level Japanese selvage denim option. If you don't know, Japanese selvage is the gold standard when it comes to quality as it pertains to selvage denim production, something that Naked and Famous specializes in. You can play with a variety of different cuts and options from Naked and Famous. I personally love the strong guy denim, which are a bit of a wider and roomier pant, to something like the super guy denim, which is much more tapered, and if you enjoy that kind of fit, Naked and Famous carries that. Depending on the variant that you want to buy, the weight of the denim, and just the specialty of the denim, you can in most cases find a pair of Naked and Famous selvage denim jeans for under $200. But you might be wondering, well Drew, why is it cheaper than some of these other ones? Like right now I'm wearing Samurai, I'll show you. And these Samurai jeans, I'm telling you right now, are not under $200. Naked and Famous has this particular philosophy that's rooted in focusing on product development as opposed to focusing on marketing. Meaning they put less emphasis and money and resources into marketing their products, and as a result put more money into focusing on the materials, the quality, and just the craftsmanship of the actual denim. This is all according to them, of course. I find that to be such a cool sentiment, especially in the era of social media and crazy marketing fads and trends. If you have the patience, if you have the passion, if you like the cuts by Naked and Famous, if you can get down with their kind of ethos, I would save up and give them a try. Next, we have Japanese label TCB jeans. So this brand was actually recommended by trusted source and someone who I follow on Instagram, Brother with the Beard, who I've been following on Instagram for almost over 3 years now. TCB jeans carries a slew of cuts from straight fitting jeans to more tapered variants. I didn't see anything particularly wide, which can be a struggle for those who like a bit more of a wider silhouette when it comes to their selvage denim options. Majority, if not all of its denim is 100% cotton, and I read through the website and all of its denim is made in Japan as well. But there's a distinction. TCB jeans isn't Japanese selvage denim. They actually use a Zimbabwean cotton, which if you know about the different cottons and fibers from all across the world, I'm pretty sure that one of the members of the Osaka 5 used Zimbabwean cotton, which has its own kind of flavor to it. Maybe it's a bit softer and it breaks in a bit better, but it's a kind of unique experience when it comes to buying denim jeans, and you can get it for under $200. All I can say is if Brother with the Beard vouches for them, I vouch for him. He is a very trusted source and someone who is just a John enthusiast like we are. Moving right along, another interesting recommendation from the community is Bravestar Selvage. Now, Bravestar is one of a few denim manufacturers manufacturing all of its jeans in the United States. They also tout being one of a few brands that manufactures at the Cone Mills manufacturing plant. When it comes to US denim and Americana manufacturing, Cone Mills is a pretty special place to be at, and I'll definitely be making a video about it later on in the future. But let's continue with Bravestar. When looking through the website, I actually liked a lot of the denim that they had displayed. There's a ton of raw denim, which I personally am a big advocate for, just because I enjoy this idea of creating fades and allowing the denim to become one with the individual wear. The biggest issue I see, especially for the younger audience, if you're a bit older, if you've been into denim for a long long time, you won't really see an issue. But I know for a lot of younger people, and myself included, Gen Z, Gen Alpha, whatever it may be, we love wider fitting pants. We are in this moment of wider fitting pants, and not having that many options from Bravestar Selvage that are wider fitting, I think will maybe discourage a couple of people. But if you're in the straight fitting, tapered fitting pant category, you love those type of jeans, you love those type of pants, I think Bravestar Selvage is a great place to look. And if you're in the US, it's a bit of US pride being able to purchase something that is US made, which is cool. And that also typically means wages are fair and there is less exploitation within the manufacturing process. Next, we have a brand called Bronson MFG, another community recommendation that I was impressed with after taking a closer look. The cuts of selvage denim that they have are a bit more modern in my opinion, meaning that they allow for more room in the thigh. And even though they're straight fitting, they just seem to be a bit wider than a lot of the other, maybe more traditional Japanese or some of the other brands that I mentioned straight fitting jeans. Most of the denim that Bronson MFG offers is under $150 while still honoring that classic Americana cut and heritage for a lot of the fits. I would definitely give them a look. So Brothers is another very interesting denim company. Based out of Bangkok, this brand carries a ton of Japanese and specific selvage denim, which, like I said, is the golden standard. But most interesting about So Brothers is that you can make your very own custom, meaning that you can plug in your measurements, you can plug in what you want to play with in terms of fabrics and things like that, your very own custom pair of Japanese selvage denim jeans, which I think is cool. In fact, it's so cool, I didn't want to tell you guys this, but I have a pair of So Brothers denim coming in on the way. It's been about 4 weeks since I customized it, ordered it, chose the fabric. I'll make an entire video about that, but I'm excited to see how the quality compares to something like Samurai, Sugarcane, Naked and Famous. Those are the brands that I carry right now, and I have my Yoji. So I think So Brothers is a fun, kind of different, quirky angle to selvage denim that not a lot of people know about and or are talking about. But your boy is the master gate opener, not the master gatekeeper. Nonetheless, they have interesting options. So Brothers, give them a look. It might be a bit more elevated to customize, might be over $200, but some of the pre-selected models are under $200. I don't know about shipping. I don't know how long it takes. I'm waiting 4 weeks right now, but like I said, we're learning together. Okay, so I know I mentioned Naked and Famous, but I thought it might be worth mentioning Tate and Yoko, or Tate plus Yoko. If you're looking to buy Naked and Famous for the lowest price that you can, this is where I feel like a lot of the US users will be routed to regardless. But if you don't know about this place, you should know about them, because if you scroll down to the bottom of the webpage or filter the webpage by price low to price high, you can find Japanese, or I'm not sure if it's Japanese, but you can find selvage denim options for under $100 in the $60 range on sale, which is really cool, especially if you don't have the budget to pay some of these more expensive prices. This is where you can save up a little bit of coin, purchase a $60 pair of selvage denim jeans, and kind of go from there. Last, here are some honorable mentions and some other multi-brand retailers that I think you should take a look at. Some of these might include pairs of jeans that are a little bit over $200, but I still think that they are absolutely wonderful to look at. A lot of these brands and places I've actually visited in New York, or I've kind of talked about them a little bit here and there. So here's the honorable mentions. We have Kato, Selvage Denim by Todd Snyder, 316, absolutely great. Blue and green, absolutely legendary. You can look on places like Essence. I would check for Canoe Club, a Colorado-based retailer. Self-Edge, fantastic. APC has some selvage denim as well, and I would also check on Garmentory. It's also important to note that you can buy selvage denim secondhand, so wherever you buy secondhand fashion, check there, whether it be eBay, Grailed, Poshmark, wherever it is you shop secondhand. Give those places a look if they're online. If you take a look at these options, I feel confident saying you're bound to find one pair of Japanese or one pair of selvage denim that you end up liking. I hope. Now, I said to stay to the end of the video because of this. I think there's one important detail that it's important to highlight, especially if you're a avid denim lover or if you're new to the denim game, that I think a lot of people would want me to say as I'm pointing out budget selvage denim options. In comparison to regular denim, selvage denim is actually meant to be more expensive. It's more labor intensive, it's more of a craft, it's more artisanal. It's the way the denim is created is through a system that is just a little bit more difficult than what you typically get with the different looms that make current modern day denim. I would put it closer to artisan work than mass produced work. And a lot of the companies that truly try to honor what denim used to be in the 20th century and honor what Japanese denim means, they do that by making sure that everyone in the process is paid fairly. They do that by making sure that it's not something that they're producing too much of. It's just a more kind of protected craft than just making thousands of pairs of jeans for the mall or for a mass market. Raw and or unwashed denim is preferred to most people because, like I said, you can kind of create your own fades instead of having your denim pre-faded. That's what you see when you see a lot of mass-produced denim, is that it's this light wash, and light wash essentially means that it's been washed uniformly over and over and over again. Now, when you have raw denim, it's unwashed. Some of the jeans that also are very preferable are either one washed, and then you have people like raw denim. From a bro to a bro or a bro to a sis, I would tell you that, hey, I would give Naked and Famous a try. I think that what they have to offer in terms of their price point, it's entry level, the cuts, the offerings, the colors, all the things, the entire ethos of the brand. I like them for entry level options. It might be a bit expensive for some people. I understand that 100%. We're all at different points. We all have different priorities, but maybe just put it on your wish list for a year from now or 6 months from now and give it a look. If you have a pair of denim that you live and die by, leave them down in the comments. What other questions do you have about selvage denim? I plan to do much more denim talk. This is gonna become like a denim forum by the end of this year in 2023, and I'm very excited for it. And hopefully you guys like this kind of stuff too, because I don't know, I feel very passionate about it right now. But as always, I'm spreading peace, love, and positivity in 2023. So that means I'm spreading peace, love, and positivity to you from me. Wherever you are in the world, have a wonderful rest of your day. A bientôt.